So it's happening. Yes. I told you all that Mother's Day, this was going to be a very hard day for me. And woke up in the middle of the night. I don't know. It's like, I think it was 444. You know, that's the angels when the numbers are all the same. I believe that. It's my wife. She's telling me, Rich, I'm here. My mom, Josephine, my wife, Jennifer, and my mother, Josephine, are here. They know I'm hurting. They know I'm hurting. Listen, this is sad. What happened to my family? It's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. What are you gonna do? It's life can be so tough sometimes, man. I just feel so alone. People don't understand. It's like I feel like I'm battling the whole world by myself. I used to always say it's me and my wife against the world. It's me, my wife, and my mom against the world. Now it's just me against the world. Now you'll say, well, it's you and your kids against the world. It's different. I love my kids. I love them, and I'm always 100% here for my kids. But people don't understand that the kids are young. They need me. That's it. I'm their father. Sometimes you have to understand I need help too. I'm not this perfect person. No one is. My wife was my partner. She was the one I turned to in life for all the things that, I'll admit the truth to you, I can't really do on my own. I'm a tough guy, but I need love. I need emotion. What do you want me to do? You want me to tell you a lie? You want me to tell you the truth? My wife gave that to me. She gave me so much love and so much emotion and so much support. It was my fuel, my energy to deal with any life's problems, anything. Now it's like, I don't have that anymore. I don't have that anymore. It's just me. It's like I got to just find the strength on my own to do everything. And it's hard. It's hard. I feel alone. It's scary, man. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. I'm used to having my wife, I'm used to having my mom my whole life. Look, I'm not going to sit here and tell everybody that I had this perfect life. I had a hard life, tough childhood. There was a lot of fighting going on between my parents. And the thing is that me and my mom, we were there for each other. She needed me. I needed her. And we were there for each other. And then I met my beautiful Jennifer. And throughout my whole adult life, from like 20 to 27, 20 to 47, excuse me, 20 years old to 47, that's, 27 years. We were there for each other. She was there for me. I was there for her. And you get to a point where, it's that like comfort. It's that like security blanket. You know that you have your mom. You know that you have your wife. When times get tough, and they always do. But then the thing is that when they're not here anymore, this is what people don't understand. You're like, whoa, where's my security blanket? Where's my love? Where's my emotion that my beautiful wife always gave to me? Where's my love and support my best friend, my mom always gave to me? And it's not here anymore. And then you realize I am alone. It's just me against the world. Now, again, I know you're going to say, well, what about your kids? So here's the deal. As they get older in life, I'm sure that they'll be able to start helping me with more of life's really big challenges. But right now, it's just me helping them, and that's fine because that's the way it's supposed to be. They're kids. What do kids do? Kids want to have fun. Kids want to enjoy life. Kids want to go to school. Kids want to come home, do their homework, So they're not really able at this point, to say, hey, Dad, I understand what you're going through, because they don't, because they're kids. That doesn't mean I don't love them with all my heart and soul, because I do. It just means they're kids. That's all. People don't understand that. So it's different. You go to your wife understands everything you're facing, everything you're going through. Your mom understands everything you're facing and everything you're going through. And it's just on Mother's Day, all of this really rings true for me. I'm realizing, wow, they're not here right now. They're really not here. My wife's not here. My mom's not here. And yeah, I guess sometimes you wake up in a state of panic. You do. I mean, I get it together. I get it together. I wind up, calming myself down and getting it together. But I noticed that I have these moments where it hits me like a ton of bricks. It just hits me, and you wake up, you're like, what? Like, what's happening? I'm alone. Is this real? This is real life. I don't have a wife. I don't have a mom. And it's like a shock. It's like a shock wave, and you get very scared. And then you go to the next level, which is, well, who is here for me? Then you start realizing everybody's living their own lives. Everybody's got their own jobs, their own families. And see, I was actually thinking about this today. I'll make you laugh, right? So you got two types of people in terms of age groups. You got the young, and then you got the old. Then the third class is the middle age, which is me, okay? Young and the old is actually more easier, believe it or not, for people like to count on. So I'll give you like an example. So when you're a young kid, if let's say you called up another young kid, like my daughter or my son, they have, this one particular friend, he's become like family. He always wants to hang out. He's like, oh, where you go to Great Adventure? Let's hang out. You go into a restaurant, you go to Thank God It's Fridays, let's hang out. Now the reason he's young, he's their friend, See, he has time because he's young. He's not married. He doesn't have a job. You follow me? He doesn't have a career. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He doesn't have kids because he's young. So it's like, in a way, he's someone that could always be there, for you and the kids because he's young. Then if you get somebody I notice who's like, older, like a senior citizen, let's say, once again, their kids are all grown up. They're, typically now by themselves. Let's say it's like you have a grandma, if she's still alive, which in my case, I don't. I wish I did. Both my grandmothers passed away, but I'm just using it as an example. My beautiful grandmother Anna and my grandmother Levoi passed away. But in a case like that, you might find that they have a lot of time on their hands too, because their kids, grew up and now they're home and, they go to church, they play bingo. I'm just saying, I remember I used to spend a lot of time with my grandmother Anna. I used to go to church with her. We used to, walk in Bay Ridge together and, because she had the time. She had her apartment. I pick her up and she had a lot of time. My grandmother Levoi too. We used to go to a place called Milalucci, 18th Avenue. We go get a nice cappuccino, nice cannoli, sit down, we would talk. They always have time because they're available. The kids grew up, they're by themselves, they're home. They actually want to hang out. They actually want company. Middle age is very difficult because people at this age, they got kids, they got their job, they got their career. The mothers are very busy. That's it. It's all about the family. It's all about the kids. The fathers are working. Everybody's doing something. So and that's mostly who I know is this age group. And they've been trying. Look, my friends have been trying to be here for me. They really have, honestly. They've been trying. But there's only so much they could do because they just don't have the time. Like I got a buddy of mine. He's like a really good friend of mine, 9/11, the time of the video. I just passed. I always make to sign it across. My beautiful wife worked during the 9/11 attacks on the World Trade Center, which should have never happened. That day, we'll never forget that day. Too many innocent people passed away. Too many families were affected, including my family. I pray every day for all the families affected by that day. We'll never forget that day. But, that's the thing. Look, my friends try their best. But I say to myself, other people, family, I guess it's the same thing. Everyone's got their own lives. Everybody's doing their own things. Some people, in my opinion, could try a lot harder. We'll leave it at that. But everybody's got their own lives. Everybody's doing their own thing. Which brings me back to my point. My main support system was my wife and my mom. So their lives were dedicated just for me and the kids. Like Jennifer, she was my wife. The kid, she's still my wife. She's always going to be my wife forever, for all eternity. She's always in my heart and soul. But her life was dedicated to being here for me and our children. That was her purpose. That was her priority. That's it. That's what she cared about. Same thing with my mom. Her purpose was me and her grandchildren. Now they passed away. My wife passed away. My mother passed away. My two major rocks of my family. You understand? The two major support system of my family, they're not here no more. And it just, I don't know what to do sometimes, It's Mother's Day, and it really just breaks my heart. This is what it rings true for me. It rings true. I'm like, man. It's like, what am I gonna do now without my beautiful wife and my mom? I still talk to them. I dream about them, and I just wish they were here. And this is gonna be a tough life now. I feel it. I'm only 47. Really needed my wife, God. If God's listening, she was too young. She was 46 years old, God. She needed to be here for me and for her children, our children. Our children need their mom. They're gonna be basket cases today too. I know it affects them. They're young. Sophia's 11, Michael's 14. It's just a very, very sad, heartbreaking situation. God, I don't understand why this happened to us. Please pray for us, all of you. And of course, I wish everyone out there with their beautiful mom a happy Mother's Day. And just is a very sad day, unfortunately, for me and my children. Very sad day.